Hey Capricorn, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless tarot and oracle reading for you, asking what's coming towards you. Whenever you see this, that's when you're meant to find it. And of course, be discerning. If it doesn't fit, it just doesn't fit. Leave it for another Capricorn. But definitely listen to yourself. Take what resonates. We're going to start with an oracle card. And if you guys would like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Capricorns and cross watchers, everybody who comes to this channel is welcome to pray for each other. Say hi in the comment section or leave an emoji, whatever you're comfortable with. And that gives us something that we can focus on that represents you and your energy. It's all love and light only in this space. So we start with a message. Let go of convention and follow your own unique path. It's a time for creativity and possibly breaking your own rules, Capricorn. All right. What's tarot got to say? Only taking the cards that fly out for you. They have to fly out on their own. If they flip in the deck, you take them like footnotes. Also, there's two that came out there. They start upright. Here comes Freya. She's got to say hi. Girl, you got to make yourself over here. Put yourself over here. There you go. All right. So they start upright. If they fly out in reverse, like that one did, then we read them in reverse at this channel. If you don't like that, there are a lot of other YouTube tarot readers that read differently. And I'm saying this because I've been lucky enough to have wonderful people at this channel, but somebody really laid into me yesterday about the reversals. And you know, it's such a personal thing. And for all of you guys who read tarot, you know that you have your own way of getting the messages from the cards. All right, so I'm going to give you an idea of where we're going with the energy, and then we're going to unpack it further and get more detail for you. What I want to say, this one came out in reverse. And what I want to say real quickly is, so I'm focusing on the cards so much, it seems like I'm scattered, but I'm just in your energy right now. Please consider hitting the like button and the hype button if you have one of them. You guys are all really powerful right now. For all the YouTube channels that you love out there, you can push them up. The smaller channels have this hype button available to them so that they can be seen in this big, big world of YouTube. So we start with this energy of among comrades or friends, there might be some conflict or competition. Very interesting way to start your reading, but it goes from here into other areas. But I do want to say this is the Three of Cups with the Five of Wands, and right there it suggests that there might be some friction. Now we're going to find out why these two are connected. It could be that your comrades are your closest support during a time of friction, or it could be some friction with you and them. We'll get into that in a moment, but first I want to just move on. We have something you've put hard work into, something perhaps you've been waiting for to get results from, is going to pay off. There's a fair outcome. This is the Seven of Pentacles with the Justice card, okay? Just really straightforward. The Seven of Pentacles is a pause. It's where you get to take a moment and rest. You get introspection, you look at what you've poured yourself into, and you might have been wondering, Capricorn, is this going to pay off? And I love that tarot is confirming, yes. If this is legal contracts, any contract, any legalities attached to it, it looks good for you. It means that a fair outcome is coming towards you, okay? You might be... This one's an interesting one. We've got the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. This is a can of worms we've just opened, and I need to get more cards out. Generally speaking, it's talking about a relationship. Maybe you've been waiting for somebody to come forward or love to come forward. Some of you guys have been maybe waiting even for an apology or a gesture of love and care. This is attached to a deep focus, and there's a lot of integrity backing this focus, like you've been putting work into this in some way. Now, this is somewhat vague, and that's why I need more cards, but we do have this energy of the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is an energy that is very all about truth, black and white. It's not fuzzy, warm and fuzzy. It's not emotional. So you've got a combination there that, like I said, opens more questions. We're going to definitely be coming back to this, and we will be getting a lot more out for you here. But first, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. This is your energy with the wheel, and the wheel brings good energy. It moves things forward. You know, Capricorn, sometimes we can hit these pauses or these stagnant points in life where we're like, is this ever going to change, or am I ever going to move past this point? This is confirmation that you're definitely moving. Things are shaking and moving for you. And this could even be bringing good news on the way. But the most important takeaway with the Wheel of Fortune is that karmically, you're exactly where you're supposed to be at the right time, at the right place. And sometimes we just need to hear that, right? Wow, you are charging forward towards an ending, but this is a very good ending. This is a fast-moving chariot energy moving forward, and chariot is always all about the win. It's about the triumph. It's saying, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, take the good with the bad. We're not going to wait for things to be perfect. We're just going to go and make this happen, right? And then it's with the Death card. So I feel like this has got an energy with it, Capricorn, that is recognizing you're in the middle of letting something go to allow new, fresh things into your life. It feels like you are wrapping up on a transaction, is what it feels like. It feels like you got the ballpoint pen, you're about to sign your name on it, and you're ready to be done. Or it feels like you're, you know, I don't know why I'm thinking of going through the grocery line and you're at the beep, beep, and you hear all the things, you just put it in the bag and let me pay and go. So, a lot here, right? You guys, this is definitely going to be an extended. If you like longer readings, not all of you do. So I'll make this nice and thorough for you, but we were definitely going to make a longer reading for you, and that will be in the description box below. You can hit that link and go on to further advice and all that when this is done. All right, tell me about these friends. Tell me about all these shenanigans. What's this Three of Cups? Okay, I like that the Intuition High Priestess card came out with that. I'm going to get one more King of Pentacles. We've got other people's energy in this. And then we're going to get a new deck. What's this Five of Wands? Is it competition or is it conflict? Big difference between the two. Competition or is it conflict? Oh, okay. You know you're fine. You're good. You know where you stand. Somebody's, I feel like there's somebody in this dynamic that is not keeping an open mind, and that is causing an ending. And it might be abrupt, it might be sudden. It might have already happened, Capricorn. And it's because they're just not moving forward. They're not willing to close a chapter. They're not keeping an open mind. They're not allowing that fresh new energy, you know, and there's a lot of small inner dynamics of that, like taking a leap of faith, like maybe vulnerabilities that come up and just being a human and all that shit. But ultimately, this looks like it's conflict. Because when I ask if it's competition, you're like, oh, no, I'm good. Seven of Rods. No. This is King of the Hill. I'm going to fight off anybody who's battling my opinion or my, you know, sense of doubt. So it seems like somebody in your midst, there's an ending somebody's dealing with here. And the ending came on the heels of, it's difficult, this tug of war between opening up, and possibly this could be travel, or it could be opening up to new projects or ideas or even actions, because this is connected to the Wands energy, and the Wands energy is when we go do things. It's a verb, right? So there is, for somebody, this is directly talking about traveling or moving. But yeah, so what tarot is saying about it, I feel like there's this offer, like it's an enthusiastic offer. I keep getting that crude saying, should I get off the pot in my head. Sorry if that offends anybody. I don't mean to, but that's the statement coming up in my head. So somebody's Three of Cups for the second time. That's the same. There's See, so these are comrades or people around you, maybe they're friends, or tell me more about this, because I feel like I'm not getting the Justice card. There's the Justice card, second time in your reading. So you're about having a fair outcome. It's got to be fair, it's got to be balanced, and it might have something to do with money here. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is coming through. You want to make room for it. You know how you feel on the subject. I feel like you're taking a stance with something, but you're not alone. There's other people here. Hard work. You put some time and work into something. You got King of Pentacles again. Yeah, you know, you're in a very practical place when it comes to others right now. And that means others very connected to transactions right now. It's not about partying and having fun. It's not about warm fuzzies. It's about dynamics. And it's about honoring the time and the effort and possibly even the money that you sunk into something and getting a fair outcome. Very much connected to wrapping this up. 10 of Wands, the one that just came up. All right, so let's switch gears for a second and let's talk about this Ace of Cups in reverse. Because this is, when Ace of Cups is upright, this is love busting through. This is a new relationship. This is, you kind of get the picture. This represents your heart. Sometimes because it represents the heart space, it can represent something creative, right? But this is upside down, which means I wouldn't be surprised if you had 4 of Pentacles or 8 of Swords come out, because it's a very practical energy of being applied to this. Why? 8 of Swords, what I say, I wouldn't be surprised if 4 Pentacles or 8 of Swords came out. God, this feels defensive. This feels like you know, when we, this is not going to apply to everybody, but I have to mention it. You know, when we're in situations where we wager with ourselves, we negotiate inwardly, and we think, you know, if this happens, if this person reaches out and does this, or if this just clicks in and maybe an apology happens, or maybe this person makes a gesture of kindness or empathy, then I'll soften up and then I'll do this, right? We kind of do this a lot in relationships. This has not happened. And so now it's like this energy is clicking in it's an industrious, practical energy around truth and fact. This is where, when the energy clicks into this area, that's when we make ultimatums. That's when we draw lines, draw boundaries. We speak truth even if it hurts. But why are we getting the 8 of Swords, which is kind of self-limiting thoughts? 7 of Cups. Death card again. Strength card. I think that there's resistance to look at other options, however. Resistance. What is this? The Devil card. I'm wondering if some of you guys have been in a loop, a pattern of disappointment in that place of vulnerability and care. Who is somebody behind this Ace of Cups in reverse? Is it a person? Oh my gosh, Ace of Cups upright. You know, we can't make this up. This is 2 different decks. And when we get repeating cards, it's like so loud. Tarot is speaking so loud that if I don't get the message, I'm such a failure. Like, pressure's on. Pressure's on, toots. So what this feels like is a cycle of hot, cold, hot, cold. Hot, cold, hot, cold for my Capricorns. Let's just from it. Lover's card upside down. Now the Lover's card used to be called the Choice. This is about alignment in a relationship. It's upside down right now, but it's attached to the Devil. And the Devil is the illusion of a cycle of behavior that does not serve you. And so it's hard to put this down. It's hard to look away at other options. That's why we're getting the 8 of Swords with the 7 of Cups. These messages are coming out really fast, and I'm trying to slow them down with my lips, trying to slow them down with my words so that it makes really clear sense. Where you hit a wall, somebody hits a wall, because rules can be repeated or reversed, but repeated, that's not by mistake. So somebody hits a wall when it comes to looking at other options. There's something that's too vague, too overwhelming, almost too imaginary about looking at other options in the realm of this type of relationship. And that's where they're having the limited, constricted thinking. The thing to remember about both the devil and the death card, the devil and the Eight of Swords, is that they represent illusion, and you truly have the ability to take the blindfold off or to break the chains and step away. And sometimes it's just like, make that first move, take that first step, and everything else follows. But this seems to have given to you before. This, whatever this person is, this was a source of love and offering, but it's flipped upside down. And it seems that no matter how hard you work, no matter how perfect you are, Eight of Pentacles, it doesn't really become consistent. It never becomes a safe place. So that's where we have the King of Swords helping us out, because King of Swords is looking at fact. King of Swords says, you know what, pick up your journal and we're going to write down some dates. When was the last time this person did this? When was the last time this person said this? How often does this happen to you? How do you feel when this happens? You know what I mean? It's like looking at it down on paper and stepping away from illusion. Because it's going to take, you've got 4 major arcana around this, around strength, death, the devil, and the Lovers upside down. Let's just take all that, screw all the little minor arcana. You've got 5 major arcana. Let's just look at these. The Death card, letting go of something to make room for something else. So death is also cloaked as a rebirth card. And it's a timely death. It's like, it's time to go. It's time to move something else into the picture. But it's going to take strength. And this is strength that is unique because it's not forcing anything. It's going with flow. This is when you see the art of negotiation. This is when you see compromise. This is when you see flow. We have the Devil card, a pattern of behavior that doesn't serve one. This can be an addiction or codependency, but it's something you can break. Anybody can break. It's an illusion. The Lover's card in reverse. This is a misalignment in a relationship. And the Hermit card is going within. Only in the dark can we see our own light. Only in challenge do we hear our own voice. So clear and so bright. Challenge is there for a reason. Pain is not bad. It's helping guide us, unfortunately, because it sucks. I wish everything was candy and roses, but it's not. And in fact, a lot of people who have had spiritual awakenings, it always came on the heels of pain. So let's move on, shall we? Yeah. What's this wheel coming out of anxiety, coming out of worry, 9 of Swords upside down, into a brand new journey. So guess what? I have total faith that you are in a process. And I want to add this to a lot of you Capricorns, don't be hard on yourselves. You've never once stopped in the middle of the process. Everything has been there for a reason. This came out to clarify the wheel. You are exactly where you're supposed to be at the right time. Queen of Pentacles, that's you. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Do not be hard on yourself. Absolutely not. Because you're starting a brand new journey, and that's going to look different for everybody. And sometimes the brand new journey doesn't have candy and roses. Sometimes it looks like a dark night of the soul. Sometimes it looks like it's a long walk in the forest and you're just following your lamp, and then it gets brighter and the sun comes up and you're like, wow, where am I? This is beautiful. I'm going to stay. So what is this? Queen of Pentacles. This is you. So I've been saying rules can be reversed. I'm going to actually double down on this is you, because Queen of Pentacles, like we said, just came out to clarify. You are the Chariot, determined on triumph, taking the good with the bad, symbolized by the black and white Sphinx there, the good and the bad. So you see where the road is leading. There might be potholes. Screw them. You're going to fly down that motherfucker, excuse my language, and you are going to end something to let something fresh and new in. I'm going to go to the extended. I love you. If this is where I leave you, please hype, please like. Let me know if this was helpful, and we would love to pray for you. All right. And if you want to follow me over to the extended where we do advice and all the other good stuff like runes, then that's going to be a link in the description box below. I adore you guys. Bye-bye.